Today is the day. We are packed up and loaded down for our trip to Colorado that we've been planning for months. Rusty, how you doing in there?
6 foot and 180.
Climbing out of the Can-Am. So my particular horse trailer is called a stock combo, and we bought it for this exact reason, so that we can haul horses, cattle, or Can-Ams. Rickson, tell us where we're going.
We're going to Colorado and elk hunting.
Going elk hunting, that's right. And even though, yeah, our ramps have already snapped and we were supposed to have left 20 minutes ago, so far we're doing great. Off to a good start. We're gonna document the trip and it's gonna be awesome. Here we go. Okay, we are at our first surprise stop, which is Mountain Grove, Missouri. I found an idea and I told the boys I'm making them a surprise. So I have little brown paper sacks for a surprise at different...
Don't open it yet. I don't think we're there. Let me check my map.
We're there. This is to help the boys. Yeah, y'all can open them. This is to help the boys keep up with our trip along the way on the trail. So I got cool little knickknacks, road gifts to keep them occupied on our road trip. And it's a surprise. So they get to open a little brown paper sack every so many miles. So first one, Mountain Grove, Missouri. I got little snake twisty puzzle toys. See what y'all can create with them. We have finally arrived in Kansas City. Back in the horse trailer in for the night. About to unhook and take these boys to Topgolf. So we're getting in some practice runs and we're about to play a little game of Angry Birds. Gotta pick which game we're gonna play. Injectable donut holes. There you go.
Chocolate? What's the objective here?
Dad, where does it say milk chocolate?
That one's milk chocolate.
This?
Yep.
Okay, good.
We got the special. 6 items for $50. Yeah, it's good. Pull the cap off of it and then squirt it in there.
I'm sure this is milk chocolate.
Alright.
Hold on, can we get a zoom in on this leaderboard?
Yeah, so
Game over.
the
What's
reason
that say in number 1? What does that say, Rusty? I think it says, what's that say, boys?
It says you. But I'm
yeah.
second, so I'm a good
Angry
guy.
Birds is under my level.
Oh.
I'm more of a competitive dog.
Hey, it's okay. Everyone got beat by mom. It's okay. It's okay. It's a beautiful, cold, brisk morning in Kansas City. We all slept just fine in the trailer last night. Up and at 'em this morning. Willie refuses to ride in the living quarters. He only wants to ride in the truck. So he's packed up, loaded up, and ready to go. We are headed west. Hopefully the next video will be not just the plains of Kansas, but hopefully it'll be the mountains. We have made it to Salina, Kansas, the bag number 2 for the boys. They get their surprise bags. They're very excited. They've been waiting patiently since we took off this morning to open a new surprise bag. What do we got, boys?
Yes! Take decks. These are the ones. Oh my gosh, Hot Wheel tech.
Turn it around.
Look, you can put your fingers. You can put shoes.
Turn it around.
You can put shoes on your fingers.
Yeah, that'll keep y'all busy for a minute
Yes.
while we go through this beautiful state. Okay, we have made it to Burlington, Colorado. The boys are ready to open their next bags. Wait, where are they? Where'd they go? Okay, Major Mom fell. I was over there prepped and ready to give the boys their bags, the Burlington, Colorado bags, and realized on the last stop I forgot to give them out of the trailer. So we pulled over for diesel at Burlington, and the boys get their next surprise bags. Okay.
Yes!
The last hour and a half has been pretty boring, so they've been really looking forward to this.
We got $3,000 with RBO credits.
Okay, we are in Eisenhower Tunnel. We have been driving all day long. Rusty's been a trooper. I've only driven one leg, but we are in the mountains and it is absolutely beautiful. We've seen a little bit of snow. We've been blessed. It's not bad though. Got a little crescent moon up here, and we're about to turn at Silverthorne and head north, going to Steamboat. So we're making it. Willie hasn't seen snow in a while. What do you think, buddy? We pulled over at a Target so we can stock up and get everything we need for in the morning. We've made it to Silverthorne, which this town has grown so much. Rusty and I used to come out here snow skiing back in the day, and this area where we are right now was like just dirt. And now there's high-end restaurants and condos, and it's beautiful. Let's get some food, boys. So we have finally arrived. We got to our vacation rental house last night late, like 10:30, got everything unloaded, got all the groceries unloaded, and these boys are up doing their homework this morning. It's the beauty of our homeschool program we do. Their teachers sent all of their paper packets. So since we'll be hunting tomorrow through next week, they had to get their homework done today. So getting our homework knocked out, and it was dark when we came in last night, so we couldn't see anything. Like, we had no clue really what we were coming into. But this place is super cool, and it's a alfalfa farm, a working cattle and alfalfa farm. So they had a little bit of snow here, but thank goodness not too much. We're going to go pick up our rental horses later today, go into town, check everything out. But it is absolutely beautiful. I got excited this morning. There's some cows laying down up there, and before the sun came up, all I could see was dark shadows. I really thought it was elk, but busted my bubble. Willie's out there checking out the terrain. Come on, Willie. We're gonna go exploring today and scouting. Go do some glassing. All these beautiful farms. So glad we brought the can in. The boys are chilling. Willie's in the back. They've got their binoculars, and we're just spotting animals, glassing for elk. We leave the cattle ranch at home to come on vacation, and we're still working cows. But the bull is back in. So the house we leased has some cattle on it, and one of the bulls was out roaming in the yard. He was not very friendly, so we decided to get him back up. Never a dull moment. One thing we're doing today is picking up our rental horses. So season actually opens tomorrow, but this is kind of one of the big deals, is picking up our horses from Sombrero Ranches. I brought the boys saddles so that they're fit. We didn't have to worry about rental saddles, but Rusty and I are just using rental gear, rental saddles, and rental horses. So these boys are getting used to new horses, and we're about to go scout. We're gonna take them back to our house where we're starting out from, and then go ride out and kind of scout where we're going to hunt tomorrow. So it's funny, the guy that we are picking up horses from thinks that Rusty doesn't know anything about horses. So he's giving him like an extra thorough tutorial. We are cracking up. Here we go, taking off on our rental horses from our rent house. And we are going to scout for elk so we can go hunting in the morning. And we're heading up to the top of that. Here we go. Okay, here we are on the first afternoon, heading out where we're going to be hunting tomorrow, kind of doing some scouting. So we got the rental horses, went back home, or to base camp, and ate some lunch, and now we're heading out to go kind of scout out, just so we're not completely surprised in the morning to see where we're going. So our house is just right over that little ridge, and Willie stayed back. He's hanging out chilling this afternoon while we go scout it out.
Willie's watching the cows, make sure they don't get out.
Yeah, Willie's watching those bulls, make sure they don't get back out. So there's the little ranch where we're staying. And then the access to this public ground is just right down the road. So super handy, super convenient. And somehow I got the slowest horse. Not my usual attire. Riding in hiking boots. And geared out. So we are coming back down the mountain after scouting. We did find some mule deer, and we decided not to press our luck anymore for the afternoon. So we stopped to give the horses a little drink. I think they're more interested in eating grass. But we figured out the way we're gonna go in the morning, made a little pass across the mountain, and got us a good game plan for tomorrow. So we're gonna ease back down to the cabin, put the horses up for the afternoon, and head into Steamboat, head into town. We just got back tonight, and we have been feeding the horses. We've kind of got our rental fleet out here. We got to take care of them and make sure that they're fed well tonight, so that, oops, sorry bud, so that we can go hunting in the morning. So while we've got them rented, we are 100% responsible for them. But we did find the coolest VRBO house that had a pasture. It's in the middle of a farm, so they allowed us to keep them here. And the funny thing is, it's also a working cattle ranch, and they've got all their bulls pinned up right now. So we have like 15 Black Angus bulls in the pasture behind us, and now I'm watering them. So the owners came up and asked if I cared to turn off the water. I said, no, not at all. I feel like I'm at home. You leave the farm and the farm work continues. I just walked out here because I heard something, and we're getting wood chopping lessons to make some kindling so we can build us a fire. Out here in my little garage.
Too big.
Let's get that fire rolling, boys. Well, it's a beautiful, brisk morning here outside of Steamboat. We are catching horses and layered up. We just had a big breakfast, and really we should already be riding by now. We should already be like topping that mountain if we were true hardcore hunters. But we're on a family hunt, and we're going to prioritize breakfast and being prepared, and we'll get up there when we get up there. So we're going to get our horses caught, saddled, get our scabbards on, and see if we can find some milk. Here's one thing we don't have to deal with back home much. We started to take off, and look at this poor horse's foot. Completely balled up with ice and mud, and we couldn't get it out. We couldn't ride like that. This horse is wearing a pad shoe, so he has a pad between his hoof and his shoe, and so cakes up a little bit better. Gotta get them de-thawed. We are finally on getting 4 people ready to go with horses and gear for the day and saddles and guns and ammo. It just takes a little bit, but it's a beautiful morning, and I'm gonna see if we can kill it now. Grigson, you feel good? How's Jackie this morning?
Good.
Good.
Quit ride. Quit ride. Quit ride. That's what I've said the whole trip.
What?
Quit ride. Quit ride. The leader of the pack. Blonde Indian girl. And me. I'm just here. Lunch guy. Lunch guy.
So me and the boys just hiked all the way up that. Couldn't see up and over here from down there where we were sitting with the horses, so I wanted to hike it. The boys wanted to go with me, so Rusty stayed with the horses, and we saw a couple other hunters down below the hill. Looked like they were following us up, and then got mad and stopped, probably because they got passed by a woman and a couple kids up on the mountain, and we were like up at the top looking down at them. But we just hiked our tails off and burning up now. A little different than the 20 degrees we started with this morning. So we're big snowballs. We're glassing in a new direction, and probably about to head back down. Wish us luck. So we were just all the way up there. And these boys, just to give you an idea of how straight down that is, we are literally up on the top of a mountain. Let me see if I can find Rusty and the horses. Okay, for perspective, that's the horses all the way down there. Yeah, just hiking with my kids. Way up here. Being very careful. Mama nerves are kicked in. Overdrive.
Well, probably one of the prettiest spots that we've been in so far. It's just been real thick brush, little cedar trees, and scrub oak brush. Not really your. Here's it. Oh man. Can we get off this? No, we're just looking. What's pretty? Oh, this is a good spot. Pretty spot. That's where we're staying. Down there.
Lean back, boys. Keep their head picked up. Sketchy. Keep going. Keep on going.
This terrain's so steep. I'm kind of going ahead and scouting like a path and then letting them come behind me.
Now, Rex, we can't go down that.
These boys, Rickson, by the time he's 10 years old, is going to have ridden in places that most Westerns weren't even made.
We may not have killed any elk today, but we did find this cool little hornet's nest. Or I think that's what it is. We conquered the mountain, made it all the way to the top. Just didn't see the elk. Russ, how you doing? I think those boys are ready to go run wild. They've had to be quiet all morning long. were sitting up there on that ridge, and we were able to run back, grab the Can-Am, drive back and around, and we're gonna go up here and find her. So I have a bull elk tag, Rusty has a cow. And we said, whoever sees whatever first, we're putting meat in the freezer. So, oh my gosh. There she is. Oh, Rusty. Yes. Hey. Hey. Pumped. Yeah, what's it gun? Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Meat, baby. This is a family hunt, and I left Rusty to start gutting her, and I went back and got the boys, and now we are all trying to help out get her gutted and get her up this mountain before dark.
Before the bears come out.
Hold that.
Hold that knife.
It's gonna get on your hands. It's okay.
Okay. Now I just got the winch rope around her neck, and we got her gutted. Ryder and I are, watch out, Bubba. We're slipping and sliding in blood and mud. Whew. But Ryder had a good idea with getting the Can-Am up from another angle and using the winch, and it worked perfect. So, high five, Ryder. Yeah. Family hunt, 22.
I need help with the bed. Push the bed down.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Winched it from up and over the cab. Holy cow, that was intense, but put a glove there to keep it from damaging. Put a glove up there to keep it from damaging.
Go ahead and take some pressure off the winch and let me relax her in the bed here.
All right. Good work, boys. So we are up on hunting morning number 2, and Rickson and I we're heading up to where we're gonna hunt, and there's a couple nice mule deer does. We don't really want to spook them, just gonna kind of let them ease out. But that's right on our path where we need to go park the Can-Am so that we can hunt. We're gonna hunt the same valley that Rusty and I hunted yesterday, or yesterday afternoon. That's local landowners gave us permission to hunt on. And we're super pumped because Rusty and Ryder are taking his cow elk that he killed last night to the processor this morning. And then I'm back out, Rickson and I, trying to get a big bull. So hopefully we'll see something.
So, me and Ryder at the processor this morning. Killed this elk last night. I'm wearing Craig, Colorado. Willie's loving it. GP grain processing, Craig, Colorado. Willie got a femur bone there. He's gonna be super pumped. And this is how they do it out here, boys. Straight off the truck. It's a big animal.
So we are back we just need a big monster bull elk to step out. We didn't see any big monster bull elk this afternoon, so we decided to come home instead.
Oh.
Rix and Andrew. Good job. Riley's turn.
They're bad.
Okay, the boys have had enough hunting. They've been such troopers. So we said today, we're gonna go to Strawberry Park. So we're gonna go down here and soak in the hot springs. You do have to make reservations. Last time we were here was in January 2020. Did not have to have reservations back then. That was pre-COVID. So riders,
So 2-hour time blocks.
2-hour time blocks, and
You have to
we
make
made it.
reservations at least a
least,
day ahead,
yeah.
and it's not even busy here, so.
Yeah, normal season, I would say, like during ski season, probably have to make reservations a week in advance.
Well, the last time we were here, it was full. There was
Yeah.
100 people here.
But the good thing is, since it's by reservation now, it's not very crowded, and we're here in the middle of the day
Let's see if my truck
on a
doesn't
Monday,
float.
so this is gonna be awesome. Rusty and I got up and worked this morning. The boys did their homework. I went and hunt for a couple hours.
Video the walk down.
So now we're gonna go check it out. You do need to bring your own towels. They have them for sale, but there's a really cool walkway down
And
the
if you
drive
don't wear your
up here.
swimsuit, you have to change in there with a whole bunch of
Everybody.
a whole bunch
Yeah,
of everybody.
they have public changing areas, but there are no kids allowed after dark. FYI, it is clothing optional after dark, so just a little heads up. If you're going with kids, you need to go during the day. Okay, we only have a couple hours, so we're about to get in here and soak. You can see the ones that are steaming are the hot ones, and the ones, if it's not steaming, may not have the hot springs. So we may do some ice bath challenges from the hot to the cold.
Into our camp.
Yep. Gotta go find a spot to put our towels down, but here is the hot springs flowing out of the ground. This place is beautiful.
Goes under this.
Yep. Down to the
Feels
pools.
amazing,
doesn't it?
Well, my butt's
Okay, you gotta do the cold walk. When you finally strip down and take your shoes off, the walk over here is freezing cold.
my butt's already healed from horse riding.
Oh, good. It's hot, but it feels
But
good
let's
once you
go
get
to the
in.
very hot area. No.
So pretty. So we just left Strawberry Park. Everyone is exhausted after sitting in that hot water, but we wanted to kind of document this drive because it is beautiful. When you leave the park and you head back down, it's just private property, but when you head back down into Steamboat, the view from this old dirt road is just awesome. Steep and crooked. You better have 4-wheel drive if there's any snow, but it's worth it.
So CJ's always ready to chase a cow. Even in Colorado. There she goes. There she goes. He's coming back this way. Willie, come here. Willie, come here. Boys, come here on this side of the truck. Come here on this side of the truck. This could get good. Oh, he's locked up. Oh.
He will attack.
Blackjack
you
said
guys.
she wants some of it. Alright, to be continued.
So we just had supper and now we're back out trick-or-treating. And I have to say, I've never seen anything like downtown Steamboat for trick-or-treating. It is crazy. The big deal is the pillowcases, and our pillowcase is getting full. You've got more trick-or-treating to do, buddy. Our little werewolves are having a big time. This place is awesome. Well, unfortunately, this is our last day in Steamboat. So yesterday when we went to Strawberry Park, we found some cool hunting trails over on a different side. So today we are loading up the horses and gonna go check out a new section, go ride, hopefully see a bull elk so I can fulfill my tag. And we're getting a late start this morning because Rusty went straight to the processor to pick up his elk. So we've got about 150 pounds of meat in our cooler to take home. So we are on cloud nine, loading up all the gear. Got our backpacks, guns, rifles, scabbards, hunting packs, and we're about to go check out some new territory. Here we go. So here we are, full cooler load of meat, going back home to Arkansas. Can't wait to get home and share that with all of our family and friends. So we are now on the road, slow, baby moose and mama. We are now on the road to where we're gonna go park and go hunt. And we're back on it's the same road where we went to Strawberry Park yesterday to the hot springs. So it's just such a pretty drive coming in, but couldn't miss the sign that says Moose Crossing, Mama and Baby Moose. Gonna keep an eye out for her today. All right, we're starting out this morning. We are on the Lower Bear Trail in the Route National Forest, and I'm gonna go see if we can find some elk on our last day here. And I thought I packed my hat. I didn't. Turns out the only hat in the truck was Ryder's, so sporting Ryder's hat today. Ryder's already in trouble for talking. Go figure. We just had a nice little lunch. Such a pretty spot. Ryder, come here. Tell us what you're doing with the snow. Come here. What are you doing with the snow?
Get them here. Mountain oranges.
Mountain oranges. They're slicing up their oranges and putting them in the snow to chill them out. Vixen, get on yours before you get in trouble. Pretty spot to have lunch. We're telling our rental horses goodbye. We just went on our last ride and dropped off our tack. Dropped off our horses. We're about to go home. I'm gonna go hunt a little bit more on that one bowl where I can go sit. We're gonna pack up tonight, eat some elk chili, and head home. Sad to leave, but it's about that time, isn't it, Rex? Yes, ma'am. We have the meat loaded down in the back of the Can-Am. About to load it up in the trailer, and in the morning, bright and early, we will be Arkansas bound. Willie, are you ready to go home? Careful. It makes me so nervous.
Did it fall?
No, you're good.
The other ramp's good too?
Let's see. Nope, not good. Hold on. Hold on. Please do not drop. Oh my goodness. That cooler is completely packed down full of meat. Oh yeah, you're good. You got this. Alright. We're about to close the door on this trip. Head home. We are packing up in here tonight, trying to clean up all this food, and very exciting, we are eating elk chili. Decided to stay in tonight and went ahead and cooked the very first of the elk we just killed right here at the cabin. So gonna enjoy a nice bowl of elk chili before we head to Arkansas tomorrow. We got an early start this morning. These boys are still sleepy, yawning and laid down back there. Rusty's ready to do some driving, and we are 1,110 miles to home. So, gonna tell the mountains goodbye. Loaded up, headed east. Look at all that Rusty